All right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in, and man, does it feel good to be back in these YouTube streets after being on a hiatus for a minute, guys. Some of you may have noticed I've been gone for a minute, and that was due to being up under the weather. I had to put my health first. As you guys hear, I'm still a little bit nasal, but I did not want to miss talking about this for the world because I think this is a special occasion. And of course, I'm talking about Mike Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul tonight. It takes place at the Arlington Stadium in Texas on Netflix. So if you have Netflix, you do not want to miss this. Now, let me make my argument for it, because I know some of you guys think this is a clown show. In all honesty, I think anything that brings more eyes to the sport of boxing is a good thing. Let's face it, boxing has been on a decline. And a lot of that, it's a lot of different factors that play into that. The platforms not wanting to work together. Fighters not wanting to face the best competition. Not being able to market themselves properly. And the thing about Jake Paul, he's been able to come into this sport, use his, ability to market himself like he did on social media to bring more eyes into the sport of boxing. I think it's a great thing. I think it's a great blueprint for other fighters to follow. And I know some of the fans and some of the boxers don't like Jake Paul, but you can learn from a person even if you don't like him. I think he's laid the blueprint out there. I mean, look at it. He's going into the ring with Iron Mike Tyson tonight on Netflix, one of the biggest platforms in the world. That's nothing to sneeze at. And you have to take your hat off to him, whether you love him or whether you hate him. Look what he's been able to accomplish in such a short period of time. Marketing is very important, and I think that's what's missing a lot of times in the sport of boxing. Now, let's go over the weights of both fighters. They had the weigh-in yesterday. Jake Paul came in at 227.2 pounds. Mike Tyson came in at 228.4 pounds on the scale. Both of the guys look absolutely phenomenal. Mike Tyson pushing 60. He's looked, in the best shape I've seen him in quite some time. So he still looks like that guy to me. Now, the undercard, let me go over that first before we talk about something else. The undercard, the co-main event is Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. You guys know Katie Taylor is the undisputed junior welterweight champion. Amanda Serrano will be going for that again in the rematch. Of course, we have Mario Barrios defending his WBC title against Abel Ramos. So it's a good card. So I would implore you guys to tune into this. I think you will be highly entertained, in my opinion. Now, yesterday, Mike Tyson slapped Jake Paul. And to Jake Paul's credit, I think he took the slap very well. That reminded me of the old Mike Tyson. You could tell Mike Tyson did not want to talk. He was in fight mode, and he's itching to get back in that ring tonight. And this fight is a sanctioned fight. This is a sanctioned fight. This is not like his last fight where, it was an exhibition. This is a real fight. So someone can get knocked out in this fight. And I want to give you guys my prediction on this fight. Now, looking at Jake Paul is the younger of the two. I would say he's still a novice in a sense. I know he gets a lot of criticism for not facing, a lot of professional boxers, but he has been in the ring with some, professional fighters, even though they were mixed martial art fighters. Guys like Anderson Silva, guys like Nate Diaz, guys like Tyron Woodley. So these guys were professional athletes, whereas Jake Paul was a social media guy. So he's accomplished a lot, in my opinion. I don't think he's on the level of a Mike Tyson, of course, but I respect him. But honestly, in all honesty, I don't think he's coming out of this fight on his feet. I think Iron Mike Tyson is going to stop Jake Paul, and I'm calling it in the 5th round. He's going to knock out Jake Paul in the 5th round. And even though Mike Tyson is pushing 60, he's still a professional boxer. He still has great fundamentals. and he still has power. And I think this may be the end of the line for Jake Paul, in my opinion. But you know, even if he does get knocked out, I gotta respect him for getting in the ring with Iron Mike Tyson, because how many of you guys would get in the ring with Iron Mike Tyson? Probably none of you guys would get in the ring with Iron Mike Tyson. But yeah, I think it's going to be a 5th round knockout. I think Jake Paul will be able to move around earlier in the fight due to his age, but I think eventually, you know, Mike Tyson's going to catch him. Mike Tyson uses a lot of angles. Mike Tyson is very athletic and he's very aggressive, and I think he's going to go in for the kill, in my opinion. But anyway, that is my take on it. Make sure you guys tune in tonight. It ought to be fun. And once again, let me apologize for not being on here. I missed some great fights, by the way, guys. Keyshawn Davis, shout out to him. Shout out to Boots. Shout out to Gabriela Fundora. She became undisputed. I didn't get to talk about any of that stuff. Maybe I will in another video. But you guys let me know what you think about the fight tonight. Iron Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Who do you have? Do you think there'll be a knockout? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.